Welcome back to the Magic Room, and blessings. We've returned to this place to continue our study of the Rider-Waite Tarot card, one card at a time. As always, we'll be exploring the images and symbols to allow us to form our own connections to the archetypes laid out before us. Today, we'll be studying the card numbered at 5 in the Major Arcana, the Hierophant. Once again, we'll begin with the briefest divinations. These are marriage, alliance, captivity, servitude, mercy, and goodness. In earlier decks, this card was known as La Pape and was considered to be the rival to the Emperor card, mirroring the conflict between the Holy Roman Emperor and the Pope during the Middle Ages and Renaissance. While we find no mention of this rivalry in connection to the Rider-Waite card, we can see that much of the symbolism has carried forward. The Hierophant sits with his right hand raised in a blessing. Waite describes this as the well-known ecclesiastical sign, which is called that of esotericism, distinguishing between the manifest and concealed part of doctrine. This suggests that the Hierophant is the bridge between the known and the unknown. He goes on to say, it is noticeable in this connection that the High Priestess makes no sign, illustrating one of many distinctions to the High Priestess. The Hierophant sits between two pillars which have been thought to represent law and liberty, or obedience and disobedience. Waite himself says that they are not those of the temple which are guarded by the High Priestess, another important distinction which further clarifies the difference between the two cards. According to Waite, the Hierophant is the ruling power of external religion, as the High Priestess is the prevailing genius of the esoteric, withdrawn power. In his left hand he carries a triple cross and wears a triple crown upon his head. These allude to the papal cross and papal tiara, the emblems for the office of the Pope. Kneeling before the Hierophant, we see two priestly ministers, considered to be the receivers of his wisdom and illustrating his position as pontiff, the builder of the bridge between deity and humanity. At the Hierophant's feet, we see crossed keys. These are known as the keys to the kingdom of heaven and are another symbol of the divine authority held by this archetype. The Hierophant is often regarded as an educator and guide to the practical side of the world. He can be looked upon as an expert in his field, who passes on information to students and concerned parties. A modern example could be that of a scientist or doctor, who imparts finding to us in a way that we can easily understand. If we should require a divination when the card appears reversed, we can find a basic interpretation in Waite's key to the tarot: society, good understanding, concord, overkindness, and weakness. The Hierophant is the 5th card to be encountered by the Fool on his journey, and is considered to be the teacher who initiates the Fool into society, sharing the knowledge of the many systems that make up the material world. The card can be read as a suggestion that we should follow rules and procedures in a given situation, that this is the time for careful strategy in order to achieve this particular goal. Certainly the themes of knowledge and orthodoxy are readily apparent in this, the card numbered at 5 in the tarot deck. Thank you so much for joining us in the Magic Room. May the coming days bring you guidance, structure, and foresight. Until next time.